Hey Dana, testing your unit, getting the code all squared away. Everything's running flawlessly now, so be shipping it right after this. Figured I'd give you a quick overview video. So let's start with the panel. You have the PD switch, the fan switch, and the ABS switch. I only finger tighten these in to the panel for now because I know you'll be removing them to vinyl wrap it. Figured I'd save you the headache. And something to note also is the light on the switch. Alright, so you can clearly see which one's lit on versus off. These, I'm only giving them a little bit of power because these things are extremely bright, brighter than anything in the car. And I'm very big on very little user distraction as possible whenever you're performance driving. So, hope you don't mind that. I just gave them enough from the 8690 inputs to keep them, dim enough. You can clearly see it in dark. It's daytime now. You can see it, obviously, kind of in a shaded area, but you can still see it. And yeah, so that's that. Hope you don't mind that. So, all right. So while I have the engine off and the key on, let's do the fan so you can hear it. So flip this on, and you can hear the fans. Hopefully, they're now logged to 100%. Flip it off. Takes it a second, and they're off. Alright, so something to note, when that switch is disabled, you're not disabling the fans. It's simply at that point then letting the fans obey the ECU's factory set of instructions. So if you forget to turn that switch on, just never worry that the fans aren't working. They're working as they should from the factory, so no sweat. This is beneficial because say you're on the track, you come off and you're in the paddock, popping the hood, trying to move some air to help with cooling. You can simply turn the key on and run the fans to help you move some air. And the other benefit obviously is while you're actually running, knowing that the fans are working at their maximum potential. Alright, so that's the fans. Let's move on to the PD switch. So let's flip that up, and whenever I start the car, pedal dance will instantly be enabled. There you go. Roll up my windows so you can hear me, and flip it off. Goes off. On. Alright, so since I had the switch flipped up before I started the car, it did the instant pedal dance feature, which means you do not have to wait for the idle to drop. If you were to start the car and then decide, let's turn the pedal dance on, at that point you would then have to obey the idle drop, so you'd have to wait till the car warmed enough to drop below 1,000 RPMs. So I always prefer, when I'm at the track, I have my default settings, which are pedal dance on and fans, and I set them and then I leave it. I don't have to touch the thing for the whole weekend. I simply get in the car, instantly everything's where I want it, and I just drive. That's ultimately the goal I like to hear from people, is that it works so well that they completely forgot that it existed because they didn't have to worry about flipping anything or pressing any buttons. So that's the PD switch. Let's go ahead and do the ABS switch. Alright, flip it up, pedal dance comes on, ABS goes off. Reason pedal dance comes on is ABS is kind of pointless disabling ABS without the pedal dance because they kind of go hand in hand. So it'll enable the pedal dance first, and once that is possible, it will then disable ABS. Alright, same rule of thumb, when the car is off, the switch is on. You go to start the car, it'll instantly be in the mode. Pedal dance off, ABS disabled. Alright, so let's say you started the car and you had your foot on the brake. Pedal dance comes on, but ABS does not disable. Once you release the brake, ABS disables. Alright, and obviously I showed you this, everything turns back on to factory. So if you have the PD switch up and you flip ABS down, it will leave pedal dance on for you. Alright, that's pretty much it. Really like it, it's running great. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you enjoy it, and it'll be on the way. Thanks, man.